what Axel is doing right now, these days.
More applesauce, please.
Gosh, that was a good band, wasn't it? Oh well. I've been instructed that we should give this to whoever we like best. Just food for thought. Thank you. Thank you. Very sweet. Stop. That's very sweet. All right. That's what a prize. Yeah. There's something here that. Oh, it feels very wrong. Very wrong, yeah. Yeah. Is that a rhino on your leg, or? Really? Nothing? I mean, I just gotta tee that one up for you. No? It was too easy. Should we just enjoy the silence for a minute?
That's what I'm thinking. It's kind of nice just to be able to sit here with you and not have to talk.
Questions? Yeah. Sorry. Hi.
Hi, I'm Julia. This one's for Misha, sorry, Jensen.
It's okay, I'll answer it.
Actually, I was wondering, we've recently seen in the Bali Festival event what was your and Jared's first impression of Misha. So I was wondering, what's your first
Next question.
impression?
Okay, what was my first impression of that?
Yeah, Jensen and Jared.
Well, you won't be getting the rhino.
Yeah, way to shoot yourself in the foot there. Well, Jared and Jensen, my first impression of them was completely false. No. I thought, oh, these are really nice guys. Oh, these are really cool, smart human beings. Like, these are people I'd like to be friends with. Obviously, over time, to know them.
And you realized that you were right.
That's what you get for taking too long of a pause. No, at first they were both kind of like, you certainly treated me a lot better on the set. In the beginning. It was like we would come in and we would do a scene and act it out. And now it's like we come in and I just try to
get through the dialogue.
It's just brutal. I'm so bad at that.
Yeah, you are. You can't. I actually, the other day, was doing a scene. Were you there?
I don't know, was someone laughing hysterically in the
No.
No, I wasn't.
It was myself and JIB and Sebastian, and it was my coverage going this way into the panic room. And
I was there. I was watching from behind.
yeah, and Jared sneaked up, crawled on his hands and knees, so he wouldn't be behind me.
A hand comes up.
No, yeah, he was like this,
And Jensen didn't crack at all. Rock solid.
and
Not that hard.
I'm looking
Rock
at Sebastian. I'm looking at Sebastian, and he's just like this. I'm right here. And the grip gets tighter and tighter, and until I hear tendons popping. Right here. And then finally, Sebastian was so red in the face from trying to contain himself. Then we all started laughing, and I kicked her in the face. But it is now, it is a far cry from the way it used to be now, because it's almost...
It's almost sad. I mean, you could... All Jensen has to do to make me crack in a scene, I mean, literally, Jared will be, grabbing Jensen's balls. Jensen. And nothing, you won't crack, no matter what. And all Jensen has to do to me is... And I'm out. I have to do another take of the scene.
It happened one time. We had this, this kind of like long look to each other, like, what's going to happen, or it was a serious moment. And we'd done my coverage, and then we were doing his coverage, staring at each other, and I just really quickly kind of gave him just a, hey, big boy. And then right back to it, and he was gone. He was lost. And so now that's his trigger. I just have to go, and he's lost. I don't have a trigger yet.
No, you don't. Not yet.
I'm sure they'll find it soon.
I bet a taser would work.
Hi.
I was wondering about the French mistake. It was a really, really funny episode, and you all kind of making fun of yourselves, and that was great to watch. But kind of at the end, especially Dean, about how what they do is important and it means something, and they save people even though no one knows who they are. But what the actors do doesn't really seem to mean anything at all. So as actors, what do you think about that?
Yeah, well, there goes your chances at the Rhino. It was so good up until then. You were a contestant.
That's like doing the Olympic pole vault, and then you did the landing bag. You didn't stick the landing.
Yeah, you didn't stick the landing.
Were you trying to hold in the cough the whole time you were asking that question? You were just talking faster.
It's like the whole Eye of the Tiger song on stage, and we danced, and I've got a really dry throat.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
So, what do we think about the fact that what we do means nothing?
I mean, yeah. How do you feel about the fact that your life's meaningless? Empirically meaningless, obviously.
It's kind of shocking to me right now that I thought...
You didn't know everyone knew it.
I didn't think everybody knew that my life was... That's the question. Well, I think that I'm glad that I'm an actor portraying this character in this story, as opposed to actually being that guy and living in his world, because that would suck. Dying that many times, going through the apocalypse, carrying that kind of weight on your shoulders,
Going to hell,
coming back, having to listen to this guy talk all the time.
Although, on the other hand, in that world, I would be able to fly, teleport, see through women's clothing.
This is true. But you would have no desire for that.
Right.
And I would.
A cruel injustice.
So, there you go.
Thank you.
Sure.